jungle coming through. So this is quite interesting because it means Akali mid. We've got our setup from FPX. But Volibear in the jungle is not something we've seen for quite a while.
Yeah, I think Volibear jungle, again, we haven't seen it in a while. Quite interesting. But I'd say I'm more interested right in the Pantheon jungle.
Duo is. And the AD damage plus lethality that's going to be coming out of said AD team. So smart purchases all around as Dragon goes down for FPX. And I think I'll be looking across the board at many different things as JackeyLove once again gets beaten to a pulp. Lwx, is he in a bit of trouble though? Because bottom lane is advancing. Here comes Karsa's ultimate from the sky. But top esports don't find him. It's a flash burnt and a re-engage potential. Lyric, you know where this is going because Doinb on Akali has Ignite and the perfect execution available. Sett ult into the wall. The showstopper okay, but there's no follow-up of damage. First blood gets taken by top esports as a curtain call almost nails down Doinb. That was 20 CS up.
Ooh, but FPX looking to set up this bot lane dive again, a play that they are famous for.
Dwar's face checking. The unbreakable will is popped, but Dwar goes down anyway. A lot of damage from Doinb. He's a flash burnt by JackeyLove. Tian gets the chilling smite. He wants that Q smack down, but he's out of range. Is now in the top lane. 369 goes down to Xiaolaohu. First tournament, what? Who gives a crap? Because top esports lose their top laner.
And we got to remember, we said once the Aatrox started picking up some items, he of course has the Merc Treads and the Iron Spike Whip, that he'd be able to look for those all-ins against 369. 369 did not have the Rocket Belt yet. Does end up going down into 1-for-1 topside, but hey, when you're fighting two members, that is absolutely worth. FPX also topside camps, so just abusing that fact. And we're going to see Xiaolaohu spot out 369 in this brush, pops the ultimate earlier, hits the second Q and then the third Q with the sweet spot in the middle. Gore Drinker coming out at the end to secure that kill. Kind of flashes away for no reason, but hey, he still got a kill.
And Karsa almost dies there on the top side from FPX. 4 members strong with Hexflux being into this pit. Dragon very healthy. A Xiaolaohu wants that Infernal Chain to pull back 369. Ulti's up everywhere. This is going to brew as Doinb is at a flanking angle. Now on a ward as well, but going in, it is secured by Karsa as 369. Nails down the slicing Maelstrom. Aatrox, though, heals up and doesn't die. And for top esports, that is bad news bears. As speaking of which, Tian locks down another player for the double kill for Xiaolaohu. Is a killer instinct on top of JackeyLove. Xiaolaohu survives, and so does the rest of FPX.
That felt like a win. They should have been the ones backing off and let FPX come into you. But 369 not wanting to stop.
Dwar's the only one here. Uses the Protobelt. This was the biggest int I've seen since Natural's Camille.
God.
Sorry, Aatrox. That was just horrible, and yeah. I don't know what you... I don't know.
There. I guess Karsa does have ultimate, but down in the end, of course, even without the Gore Drinker, Aatrox having a ton of healing and sustain in his kit.
Second items, as FPX are going to use his Herald to push and get some more gold through inner turret.
Yeah, and it's been nice to see FPX have some fight in them, right? And having a decently commanding lead in this game so far. They got both Rift Heralds, got one of the only 2 to 3 lane setups. And then once the Drake's about to spawn, your comp is also super strong, just 5 minutes stacking in front of TS.
But let's see, because here comes Pantheon. Karsa comes in. I don't know if he got the red buff with that, but he certainly gets a kill on Tian. The Cannon Barrage nails down, and FPX now in a bit of trouble as Chris has to use the Showstopper to get out of there with a Haymaker shield, but he's still dead. Lwx in a horrible position as well as the Shuriken Flip doesn't land. Doinb can't get in the fight, and one by one, FPX march to their death. It's 3 dead. We know that apart from the Oblivion Orb for the top lane Kennen, which is great, we want to see a couple more of those Executioners calling with how teams interest you. Should I even be saying that? Because there's a teleport coming in, Lyric, and you know what? Doinb's just charged into the fray. Karsa at half health. He put the shield behind it, but Doinb, that teleport was apparently genius. The Showstopper comes in, or waiting for it at the very least. A Xiaolaohu flashes forward, and Lwx in the backline. Second skin. Needs one more hit, but doesn't find the mark. And even though Lwx sacrifices himself, Xiaolaohu, this guy who's playing his first ever tournament, has just picked up, wait for it, maybe not a triple kill, but at least gets close enough, who's now 5-1-3.
Yeah, and we didn't even see on our screens what Doinb saw to want to start off that fight. Picks off Karsa immediately, and then Xiaolaohu following in with this TP as well. But ooh, Hysterics, maybe we're not done.
369's teleported into this one. Hang on a second. Pantheon ult this time. It makes a little bit more sense. The shutdown finally goes down on this Fed H.
Coming in as well. Really nice ultimate coming out from LWX.
Oh my god.
Find that
look
first
at
pick-off.
live. Lyric, look at live. We're doing it again. We're doing it live as LWX kills Draw and definitely my LPL. But FPX are getting burnt down. How have we just swapped the playbook once again as that shot from JackeyLove was out of American Sniper for sure. Top Esports now have 2 dead on the side of FPX, and I don't think they're done, Lyric. I think they're going to go for top, and they're going to kill them all. As Karsa into Tian, that's the next play. Barrel setup is going to be huge. That Divine Sundering damage on the tank is exceptional. 369 goes in with the ulti. Does he die from the turret? No. So it was an inting play. Xiaolaohu wants to 1v3, and I got to say it's an Aatrox. This is very possible. Gore Drinker, #1. Goes in for the shield with the Sterix Gauge. 369 running away, but locked on down. JackeyLove saves the play.
4 per minute. This is true LPL at its finest. We don't even know how that started. That started during a replay. It seems like FPX saw potentially something. So it's actually Jgl walking into a brush, Tian just kind of saying hello. Doinb and LWX following up on that. We see the first half of the ultimate coming out from Doinb, but immediately forced to ult away. LWX walking forward, sets up for the root from JackeyLove. This man does not miss any shots of this ultimate, taking LWX down. Crisp immediately.
Or a sneaky Baron. Or maybe mid. Where are we going?
Yep,
okay, forget Dragon.
Just gonna go with Drake. I definitely feel like FPX's comp, if they get the setups correctly for these team fights, should be ahead. We need to see Doinb getting off more flanks. A lot of these times he's trying to walk forward into the fight on his shoulders so far. Because we keep talking about how these team comps play out, right? And I feel like Doinb theoretically puts so much threat onto JackeyLove if he finds that flank. Knight has to step up and do a lot of the heavy lifting.
Let's pause though. Cannon Barrage in the Baron pit has been taken down low. Karsa's coming in as well. Tian is super low.
Oh,
Baron stolen, baby. Karsa's done what he came here to do. The man looks good with a shield, but will he be slammed into the ground? Goes golden here with Chris ulti in the backline. 369 dead as well as Xiaolaohu has reset City. JackeyLove is facing a demon. And JackeyLove ain't no demon slayer. As he gets shielded away, he flashes away, does the damage. Knight is still here. This is getting turned around. FPX regret going into JackeyLove and Knight. It's all over until Doinb comes close. But in the end, it is a double kill. Knight and JackeyLove reign true.
And there was some wins on turning the fight because Knight isn't there. JackeyLove buying time for Knight to make it and completely, mechanical skill, how JackeyLove is spacing in these fights, dealing his damage, how Knight's playing.
FPX, if they can win this, the tides of battle again turn in this game too.
Yeah, and I don't really like all the angles that we see FPX playing.
Stolen! JackeyLove just falls shot. And here we go. The push comes through to deny Infernal Soul. Thank you very much. Top Esports with their individual outplay once.
Set up that FPX was going for, where they have Xiaolaohu kind of on one flank.
Hang on, Chris was going in, but he's just nailed himself down. The Haymaker does so much, though. 369 comes in with a slicing Maelstrom off the backline. Zones away LWX. Remember, it is a one-way stop, but Xiaolaohu has AoE heaven. You've clumped up against an Aatrox, and that's the wrong move. Look at who's dead on the side. JackeyLove's down. 369 and Knight, the only 2 left standing. Slowed down is Xiaolaohu, but the Esports who've got control of vision. Baron's actually being started here, but spotted out. Look at the burst damage they have on this big purple worm. In the grasp of their hands, they now turn around and actually may have found Chris. The curtain call to layer him down. He's just dead. Good pick here from Top Esports, now knowing they have the 5 versus 4. It's Dro who knocks in Xiaolaohu. They need to take down this Aatrox first, and all attention is derived on him as the Sterix Gauge keeps him alive, but he's still kicking, Lyric. JackeyLove gets the 1 shot, but into the GA now. As he revitalizes and comes back to the Rift, he takes another one. Aatrox is back on the menu once more. Karsa gets knocked up. They're trying to kill Xiaolaohu, but JackeyLove does it finally. Triple kill in the basket. Top Esports take them all.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Flash by JackeyLove to finish off that fight, and it's going to lead to a Baron for the side of Top Esports.
Oh my god, Aatrox needs to be nerfed. The items are just too good, man. The fact that, like, he's fed, but he was taking everything as, this is a bro move. Wait for clear waves instantly. They can set up a wave in another lane too, and With this Baron buff, they're going to get a lot out of it. They've got about 7k Goblin and FPX are walking into the jungle. Haymaker shield, not enough. Of course, JackeyLove takes him down with Collector. As Draw zones off the one member that can bring back a fight in this choke. It's Xiaolaohu again, but with the Slicing Maelstrom and the Grievous Wounds, he has no GA, so he's going to fall down, and FPX walk to their death. They knew this one was over, and Top Esports 5-0 make it true.
Yeah, and FPX, reminiscent of Summer, going to be leading 2-0 in the series.
Well, a 2-0 start, maybe a 2-0 that leads to the end. Top Esports, this one was a lot more competitive, a lot more back and forth, but that individual talent reigns true. Here in the quarterfinals of the Demacia Cup, match point achieved so early in the series by TES.
Yeah, again, great to see this game. I think it was very interesting coming up from draft, seeing the dynamics between the comps that we had.
Well, it's the way they're playing, especially, really testing the limit of FPX now. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the gold grab, an LPL one if I've ever seen it. I have to also apologize, there were some stream issues there, but we're working on